Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back to deliver another self-fulfilling prophecy down in the salty sewers and shattered storerooms of Perfidious Manor in Darkest Dungeon. And hey, I called it last episode. I said it was going to be a blunder, and then what did I do? I immediately went down into a dungeon entirely without torches. It's almost as if I'm a shittier, more self-destructive version of Nostradamus. And it's got me wondering, do you think like 250 years from now, the post-human robo-geologists that study the lost primitive culture of their pre-singularity ancestors will somehow uncover these videos on some sort of archaic server stashed in the Google archives at YouTube and marvel at my precognitive abilities? Do you think they'll ask themselves, how did this lowly idiot who wasted thousands of hours of his pointlessly brief existence trying and failing to master such simple pieces of software, how did this man manage to successfully predict the future? A man of such limited ability? He can't even remember to do 3 simple things before clicking a big red button that says go, basically. He must have been some sort of idiot savant, with a strong emphasis on the idiot part, I think, but still, the mystery of this Perfidious Pete, it's more baffling than the yearly tithe of our proto-ancestors to the Church of the False Idol of Adam Sandler. Why did people keep giving him money? Why did they do it? Was not that movie he made about the Western? Was not the Stupid Six or the Insidious Idiots or whatever the shit it was he called it? Was that not the breaking point where people said, no, that's it, Adam Sandler, no more. I will not go and see Pixels. I will not go and see The Parents 3 or whatever the hell it is. I will not expose myself to any further shenanigans from you. That's it. I've had enough. You can tell I'm a huge Adam Sandler fan too, because I can like literally name 4 films that he's been in. But I digress. Let's not worship at the false idol any longer. You know, if you say Adam Sandler's name 3 times, he'll fucking come and take some money out of your wallet without you noticing. And then he'll go, oh yeah, I got you. Instead, $5 is mine. And then we'll just wander off. Anyway, what was I doing? I can't even remember. Let's just see, this is it. I can't remember to do 3 things, like even talk about what it is that I'm doing while I'm doing it. You want me to go kill the formless flesh, huh? I don't necessarily hate that plan. What are you? Flesh's heart. 35% bleed resist and 15% max HP. You're a terrible trinket. That's what you are. You're interesting, though. I mean, the Crusader's orders I don't really give a shit about. What are our other options? Ooh. Guardian shield. Pretty sure we already have one of those. You like the bonus dodge, though. And a protection. Oh, they really want us to have a guardian shield. Gather 3 relics. Nah. Focus ring, I think we already have 2 of. That's just a death sentence. If somebody gets a virtue, they immediately die in this campaign. Now, what are you? The Ancestor's Musket Ball is real good. Explore 90% of rooms in the Weald. I would rather punch myself in the testicles, stab myself in the taint, and then rectally violate myself with a letter opener than I would do a long champion dungeon in the Weald. That's going to take 6.5 hours. Fuck the Weald forever. The only thing we're ever going back into the Weald for is to kill that boss. I'd love to get my hands on the Ancestor's Musket Ball because it's real good. But I'm not going to endure this for it. No, it's not worth it. No trinket is worth the price we would be forced to pay doing a long dungeon in the Weald. I simply refuse. No, I'm going to go kill the formless flesh instead. You can suck at Darkest Dungeon. I'd rather go into the Darkest Dungeon itself than do a long champion mission in the Weald. I'd rather chew glass and then chase it with a nice glass of battery acid. You know, it's called the glass and glass. That's what we call it. A glass of battery acid, mouthful of chewed glass. It's the G&G cocktail, the old Perfidious Pete way. And you're saying, that sounds horrible, Pete. Doesn't it taste a lot like blood? Yes, it tastes a lot like blood, and still better than doing a long champion mission in the Weald. So let's put a team together to kill the formless flesh. What do we got? Bleeds would be good. Multiple target bleeds would be even better. I think Steve Rogers is a definitive must for this mission. We're taking Captain America. AoE damage, good ability to hit lots of you know, I think Dick Grayson makes a good addition as well. We want people who can hit more than one thing, but also potentially we want people who have bleeds. More than one thing is Victor Von Doom. He has less of the do more than one. Can't do bleeds, but he can do more than one thing. Patrick Mulligan is very tempting here. But Blight does not work that well in the warrants. Mulligan, I'd love to take you, buddy, but I think you're going to be sidelined for this one. We're going to need a healer, and it seems like that healer is probably going to be either Jean Grey or Wonder Woman. Let's go with Jean Grey because apparently Wonder Woman has got a little bit of stress. No reason to double up on that. And I guess it's going to be Victor Von Doom who leads us to Victory Von Doomery. Doreen Green, oh, Squirrel Girl's like, but I yearn for adventure, Pete. Yeah, keep yearning. Give me all my trinkets back. Sort them by rarity? Yes, of course, sort them by rarity. All right, what do we got here? Let's get Victor Von Doom armored up and ready to go, possibly installed in a fresh Doom bot. I'm not really sure what kind of preparations Doom makes. Ancestor's bottle. No. Ancestor's candle. Good. Not for you, though. Map. Meh. Really what we'd kind of do is like to just maybe give you some extra protection or some extra damage. I don't hate these Brawler's gloves. Although, you know what? Yeah, Brawler's gloves are good. They give you a penalty to crit and speed, but you're not really very good at either of those anyway, so stacking a penalty on there is not a huge drawback. I'd really like to just give you something that piles more damage on. Isn't there like a leper bracer that just gives you more damage? Wilbur's flag? No. Wilbur's flag is plus 10 dodge? Why have we not been using that? That thing is really good. Plus 20 damage versus Unholy. Interesting, but we're not fighting Unholy. We won't be hitting anything that's marked, so that's going to be irrelevant. The Hag's Ladle is pointless for anybody who isn't a Plague Doctor. What is... plus 8 accuracy, plus 1% crit with a... I don't like the plus stress out of that. There's got to be a better way for us to get damage. I mean, we could just go 15. We could get damage and accuracy from that. It seems better. If we want to take a stress penalty, that's the smarter route to go. No, that thing's junk. Bonus, you know what? Yes, even more damage, even less speed, even more stress. Let's do the Legendary Bracer. I kind of like that. On to you then, Dick Grayson, Jr. Batman. What do you want to roll with? I usually give you Batman's head. I kind of feel like I should probably give you Batman's head. But we do want you being real dodgy. What if we give you the Ancestor's Candle instead? And then we couple that up with, I think, the Camouflage Cloak. Then what do we do about Steve Rogers? We got to give Steve something with some bleed on it, which is fortunate because the spiked collar has plenty of bleed. And then what do we couple that with? Maybe the Ancestor's map? That's a buttload of extra... Oh, wait, the spiked collar doesn't have extra stress on it. It's workable then. It's potentially workable. We don't really have anybody who's rocking a whole lot of dodge, though. And I was just raving about Wilbur's amulet, but... A little dodge for you. I mean, your dodge is pretty high. But the bleed skill chance item really feels sort of non-negotiable. What other Houndmaster only items do we have? Big bonus to stun skills. That's not that good. Isn't there like a dog whistle that does something? Maybe we just give you Wilbur's flag. Maybe we just give you an extra 10 dodge and let you avoid 40% of all attacks. Alternatively, we could give you a big stress reducer and give you some slight amount of dodge. Protective collar. Is vastly better because it's more dodge and has a very tiny damage penalty. Yeah, I want to do this instead. Plus 12 dodge, minus 5% damage. We're making up the damage right here, so we're good. That's a solid trade. And then nothing fancy. Again, we never do anything creative with our Vestals. They get the 2 items, and they got to learn to be happy with it. Sometimes when the recipe is good, you don't mess with the recipe. And if you don't believe me, ask the Coca-Cola company circa 1988 or 89-ish how that whole new Coke thing went down for them. They'll tell you. Sometimes you don't, they'll be like, you know what? Yeah, Pete's right. Don't fuck with the winner. Sometimes you just best to leave well enough alone. New Coke. What the hell were we thinking? Where's my Tome of Holy Healing? There it is. Tome of Holy Healing. Good. Now, let's go get some provisions. And this time, for a split second there, I thought that I had gone into the dungeon entirely without provisions, and I was just going to start swearing copiously for like 20 minutes. But I didn't. This time, though, we want torches and food. And since all provisions are free, we're taking everything we can get our grubby little hands on. If it'll fit in my inventory, I'm taking it. 55 keys, a whole bunch of holy water, hell yeah. Provisions are free, guys. They're free. Take everything you want. It's an all-you-can-eat buffet. We've got all the free food we can eat. Take all the food, man. Don't just leave it sit there and go to waste. We can throw it on the floor if we want to later. Take the food. I took so much stuff I didn't leave room for torches. Okay, that's probably not a great idea. So let's throw back 1 stack of bandages, 1 stack of anti-venom, and instead we'll take all the torches. Again, free chat. It's free, guys. It's free. You take as much as you need. It's free. I'm probably not going to need more than 6 vials of holy water. I will take all of the torches ever. This is to make up for last time when I forgot torches. I'm just going to take these and waste them. That makes up for it. No other adventurers are coming around and be like, man, Pete bought up all the torches and then just threw them on the floor. What a dick. He's just straight up trolling. No, it's free, guys. You take the stuff when it's free. Wise man said, never pass up a free lunch or a chance to go to the bathroom. And he was right on both accounts. Never know. Be like, maybe I don't necessarily have to desperately poop, but I could poop right now. And who knows how long this flight is going to be. Maybe I should just take my opportunity and go to the... You go to the bathroom. Don't even question it. Just do it. The chance to go to the bathroom, you get Shia LaBeouf on that. You just do it. All right. Who has the Ancestors map? Somebody was carrying it. Or did I not bring the Ancestors map? I didn't bring it, did I? All right, well, all things considered, I'm not really that salty about not bringing the Ancestors map. We know where our ultimate goal is going to be anyway. It's going to be the furthest as it can get from where we started, which is 1, 2... What do we got? 1... He's either going to be like here or here, then. There's 2 options, which is more than usual, but I'm going to go for the far bottom corner just because linearly it's also further away. Gonna have to throw something on the floor in favor of 250 gold. Well, what are the odds we need 9 keys? It seems pretty unlikely that we would need 9 keys. Pete, you just threw 750 gold on the floor. Yes, I did, because it was free. I didn't throw anything on the floor. I threw 0 gold on the floor and a bunch of somebody else's money.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Well, I'm hoping. We got a lot of highlight items, so if we don't find victory in Radiance, we're probably just not going to find victory at all. Give me the goods. We're gonna get power vomited and infected with every disease in the known universe. Oh, we resisted a disease. All right, well, hooked where it hurts. Ouch. And again, okay. Well, that's real bad. Starting things off solid. Gimme, yes, grape shot blast. Not the greatest damage in the world, but it'll do. Every single person is gonna hit Steve Rogers, huh? You guys are assholes. Every single one of every man jack of you, just a straight up douchebag. So we'll lick our own wounds and then we'll throw a big heal at Rogers and then we're gonna rely on Victor Von Doom to chop a couple men in half. Doom? Those guys are not in half. They're still in very much one piece. Let's give Steve Rogers get a little bit of payback there and some nice stress relief to boot. Here comes more power vomiting. Hey, Rogers, you want to dodge once in a while, man? We gave you a whole shitload of dodge. Make use of it. You're rolling almost 40%, dog. Dick Grayson, same goes for you. Why did we bother stacking all this dodge and you jerks if you're never going to do it? You guys are a bunch of dicks. Oh, sure, let the enemy dodge. Very funny, Dick Grayson. Very funny. Ooh, look at me. You want to see a dodge, Pete? I'll show you a dodge. Asshole. I mean, we know now why Batman we know why he was dismissive of you. It's fine, just let this guy keep puking on us until all of us have been riddled with disease. Hysterical blindness is absolutely catafucking-strophic. That means Victor Von Doom is not going to be able to hit a goddamn thing for the entire mission. I hate all of you. Can we cure that? No. He also has a penalty to dodge forever. Oh, shut up, Mr. Narrator. I'm not into listening to your enthusiastic exhortations. Be like, oh, these monsters can be beat. No, they can't. Get rid of that damn debuff. We brought all this medicine for the... Pete's starting off real salty. I also want that ruby. What I want to throw... Here, everybody drink some holy water. All of you, drink the holy water. No more diseases and other bullshit. Just drink the holy water. Throw those portraits on the damn floor. You guys are already making me hugely salty. Minus 20 accuracy for Victor Von Doom is absolutely catastrophic. We gotta figure out a way to get rid of that. Ah, damn it, Doom. You'd think your armor would come with some kind of filtration system to keep the vomit of random pigmen out of your eye sockets. But no, you'd be like, no, it's fine. Go ahead. Just puke in my eyes. It's really not good. Like, I'm going to open my mouth, too. See if you can get some in there. Just right in my eyes and mouth. Room battle with Curio. Room battle with treasure. Or hallway battle and avoid all of those things. I'm actually going to favor the... It was objectively a terrible idea. Alright, well, let's start getting the damage on. We want the riposte and dodge, which is what we brought Dick Grayson for. Alright, Junior Batman, you better start paying some damn dividends here. Massive. Perfect. Exactly what we needed. On the plus side, the enemy team does not have a healer, so we got that going for us.
Decisive pummeling.
Yeah, decisive pummeling. Don't worry, it's going to be Victor Von Doom shitting the rest of this mission down his leg. The Collector. That's just what I was hoping for, really. I was like, you know, if we could fight the Collector, that'd be friggin' fantastic. And then, oh, here he comes. Thanks for making my dream come true. So Doom, headhunt, surprise. Okay, so Victor Von Doom is the first person to throw a dodge? Really? Doom is the first guy to dodge someone. You guys are jerks. Also, we really need to have the Houndmaster eat the damn biscuit.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, well, don't worry. They've got 55 guys here who are going to hunt all of our heads. Doom is not going to continue to dodge that, and these bleeds are going to get completely out of control. On the plus side, we still have bandages, I think. Please tell me I didn't throw all my bandages on the floor. Good. We have bandages. All right. Do this.
Impressive.
Nice shot, Dickie G. Here, eat. No, don't use a dog treat. We probably don't need one. We've sort of got the Collector already kind of pooped on. Yeah, you go ahead and collect call. That's fine. Better get yourself a healer and a guardian. Now you only got halfway home, son. Comes the headhunt. Steve Rogers resisted to bleed, which is nice. I say we just keep. Let's just keep throwing. Disappoint me a little there, Jean Grey. Victor Von Doom, despite his hysterical blindness, is still paying the bills. Let's just kill the healer and make sure she does not get a chance to heal the Collector and undo all of our hard work. More biting and bleeding. 9 damage per round. Okay, we got a significant-ish bleed on him. Collector's gonna collect call. The fact that we can keep him collect calling has been nice in a stress respect. We're not really getting a shitload of stress piled on us. More headhunting. Yeah. Okay. So we should probably heal Victor Von Doom then, because he's pretty banged up at this point. Love to point out that nobody's attacking my riposte unit, by the way. Nice.
Well struck.
Doom, why do you only critical when hysterically blind? I don't understand your behavior, sir. It is baffling unto me. You fight like absolute crap until you're in the bottom of the toilet, and then suddenly you're an unstoppable killing machine. And this man is actually dead unless he gets healed. The Collector dies next round if he doesn't take a heal. So let's just grape shot blast the heads. And then we'll see if Victor Von Doom can pull out one more miracle connect here. What do you say, Doom? Another one? Oh, there's what we're coming to expect. Now the blindness is starting to kick in. I'm not going to hit that man. He's already dead. Go ahead and defend him. That's fine. Play your head games. He's still going to bleed to death. Your head games can't stop the bleeding. There you go. See? He's dead. He bled to death. Just like we said he would. Told you. Then you got criticaled yourself. How's that feel? Little bolt from the blue, Meg Myers style. Well, Dick Grayson gave almost as good as he got on that one. Okay, you're going to heal yourself, dude. You're real jacked up, and we kind of need to prioritize most of the rest of our healing for Dick Grayson. So let's just do the... Let's go ahead and whiff on a bite there. That's fine. And maybe... You know what? Turnabout is fair play. We cut my throat, I'll cut your throat. Now who's cut, huh?
But a victory nonetheless.
Yeah. We're definitely taking this puzzling trapezohedron. What do we want to throw on the ground in favor of the puzzling trapezohedron? I think I'm actually leaning towards the dog biscuits, but I'm not going to do that. So long, medicinal herbs. I mean, I already got a full stack of you, so I think we could probably spare them. Comes another torch. which we will likely just, I mean, we'll just take it. There's no need to burn it at the moment. We're going to camp in this room anyway, and we know it's empty, so we can conserve our torch power. Yep, we're camping. Oh, good, scouting. This is exactly what we needed. Where's the boss? Ah, he was down south. See, I would have gone north. If left to my own devices, I would have chosen the wrong way.
A moment of
That's right. Robo-archaeologist from the future, Perfidious Pete's prognosticative powers would have failed me right there, so marvel at that. Be like, maybe this guy's just an idiot who plays video games on the internet. Maybe he's not prognosticative at all. Maybe every prophecy he makes is a self-fulfilling prophecy. What about that? Unparalleled finesse. Yes. I would like for you to have unparalleled finesse. Quarantine. We really only have one guy who needs stress reduction, so let's just do this. We'll take 2 time and reduce his stress. Then I think maybe we get a little therapy dog out there. All companions minus 10 stress and a stress. Yeah, let's do therapy dog. How much time does that leave us? 3. Jean Grey does not have camping skills equipped. She doesn't have camping skills. Jean Grey, every time I think I hate you as much as it's possible for me to hate you, you do something that makes me hate you just a little bit more. Every single time, like without fail. We've got 1 time left. We can't do anything with it, so let's just rest. I was hoping we could get off like a sanctuary or something that might prevent a nighttime ambush, but no, Jean Grey forgot everything she ever knew that time she died and came back to life. No wonder she's so stupid. Every time she dies, she gets a little bit dumber and a little bit dumber, and Jean Grey has died, you know, dozens and dozens and dozens of times. She can't stop dying. She's sort of addicted to it. The surprise is unfortunate. We can undo a little bit of that damage, though. Yep. Dodging's going to be a problem because it's real dark. Maybe we get a riposte action? There we go. All right, so we got some of it back. I was hoping we could go in against the Formless Flesh fully healed, but it doesn't look like that's going to be a potential option because we're taking catastrophic damage here. We have so much... Holy shit, Pickles! 39 damage in a single shot, huh? All right, well, that's quite a bit. Got to put a licking on us. No, there's no fooling there. Quite hurting. We're going to get solemn on that shit then. Steve Rogers, keep piling on massive bleeds onto these punk-ass bitches. I would like for all of them to die. I need more riposte as well. Also, I don't mind pushing you to the back since you've taken truckloads of damage from... I don't know, it's like the Brigand Bandit not only put that gun in your mouth, he put it down your throat and then yanked the trigger. The stress is delightful. You got 39 stress from a single shot. That guy hit us 1 time and did... I'm real salty. This is just before we go to fight the Formless Flesh, and this is what we get, huh? Yeah, it seems fair. So we should probably therapy dog, except I don't want to let this guy hit us again, because if he does an AoE critical, we're going to take 18 gazillion stress. Thank you, Jean Grey. The critical heal was clutch there. Not quite enough bleed damage. And 21 more from a point-blank shot. Well, nobody else is attacking you, sir. This is simply not going to happen. We're spending all the rest of our time healing and whatnot. You're gonna therapy dog? Or cry havoc, therapy dog, cry havoc, whatever. Give me 15 stress relief, that's what you're gonna do. You're actually gonna move. We're gonna let this man bleed to death. I want these heals. More critical healing. And then you know what? The other thing too, I just want to watch this man suffer. Don't shoot him, let him bleed out. Don't help him. Let's let him die and laugh at him while it happens. What an asshat. Showing up in the middle of the night, getting all rowdy, forcing me to use a pointless bandage and then eat some food. What a jerk. You don't need to move anymore. You're probably good. Speaking of food, nobody else is even hurt. I did clear up an inventory slot for us, so I guess we'll take these crests. Throw those portraits on the floor. I'm done with pictures of everything. And let's disarm this trap. Best chance, 90%. 70, 70, 95. All right. I very clearly wanted to do that with Captain America and got very lucky that Victor Von Doom didn't impale himself on a wall of rusty nails. Doom, You don't always have to be at the Vanguard, buddy. You know, you've got friends. Let them do some of the work. Doom has no friends. That's inevitably what Doom would say. Can't do anything that Reed Richards couldn't do for me. So the Formless Flesh, 204 hit points. Let's start working this punk over. The question is, point blank shot against this guy with 70% protection, or just hit the massive bleed attack against the thing with no protection. I'm thinking Formless Flesh with the bleed attack is just a better option. Comes the Undulating Invasion. Brilliant dodge, by the way, Steve. You're doing a bang-up job, buddy. Okay, the Sanguine Stroke, healing almost all of the damage that we did. The Maws of Life. Somebody finally dodged one. Undulating Invasion. Good goddamn, we're getting fucking ruined here. Steve Rogers has a massive blight. But this is why we brought Steve Rogers right here. We can put a lot of damage on the Formless Flesh with a big old stack of bleeds. Why don't you patch Rogers back up? As soon as Steve Rogers gets a turn, we're also going to have him drink some damn medicine. You know what? No. Hysterical Blindness, right. Yeah, that's going to be a real bear. Point blank shot, I would rather stick more bleed on him, actually. Well, really what I'd like to do is Duelist Advance, but we need to reposition, so let's point blank shot in an effort to get us back so that we can use that Fade ability to get our Riposte back active. Laws of Life, 20 damage to Dick Grayson, that's hurting. Okay, so at the start of everybody's turn, they have to use either an anti-blight or bleed item because we're getting fucked up by these dots. Also, just the massive amount of damage this guy's doing because nobody is fucking dodging. That thing had to pass. Well, that's good. Okay, it's got to be an AoE heal here, Jean Grey. Beautiful critical. That was nice. All right. Oh, flip to here so I don't forget. You get rid. How big is this bleed? 4 damage per round per 1 round. You know what? We'll let that linger. Burn a torch instead. Then what do we want to do? Let's go for the 10 damage on a Hue. Well, I mean, it's something. Little form shifting. They put their protective guy in front. Formless Flesh. Going to ruin Jean Grey. That blight is real unfortunate. Okay, so why don't you stab this man in the heart? He's got the least protection. You do. Alright. You get to shank then. We are riposting. Steve Rogers, you're gonna do... How big... Oh, yours is gone. We can't eat food mid-fight, which is unfortunate. Also, at some point, I gotta remember to use those stupid dog biscuits. God, I hate the dog biscuits. I always forget. This Undulating Invasion nonstop is really wrecking our shop. Jean Grey's gonna die. Steve Rogers is gonna die. This is awful. Please dodge. I hate all of you. Okay, Jean Grey, we got to get rid of, like, all of your negative effects. So please drink some anti-venom. And then, if you would, please Divine Comfort so not everybody dies at the top of the next turn. We're getting shit on here. Just straight up shit on. The only person who's in any kind of shape at all is Victor Von Doom. And he's doing, like, 4 damage a swing. He's doing next to nothing. We absolutely cannot afford to let this thing heal either. Too late. Well, it only healed 7. Oh, you wearing... Okay, bandage. We can't have any ticking damage. No ticking damage of any variety is allowed. How big is our bleed? 9 damage per round for 2 rounds. Now what? 12 damage per round for 3 rounds. That hurt a little, but if anybody was going to take that shot, Victor Von Doom was the man we would have chosen to take it. Once again, I forgot to eat the goddamn dog biscuit. Took the full 12. Stay off of Jean Grey! Oh, she's almost certainly gonna die. Jean Grey is not gonna keep surviving death blows like this, and as soon as Jean Grey dies, it's all over.
At the very precipice.
Yes, we know, Dick Grayson. I don't think we're gonna be able to win this one, folks. Jean Grey has died for the 67th time, roughly. That's fantastic. We survived literally 1 death blow, and it'll probably be the only one we survive in this entire encounter. I am definitely going to try and finish this off even without Jean Grey, simply because I don't ever want to have to come back. That undulating invasion just does way too fucking much damage.
Becoming unwound.
All we have to do is survive
More blood soaks the soil,
one more turn.
feeding the evil therein.
I hate everything. I hate everything. Eat the damn dog treat. Bite this man.
It is as grotesque in death as it was in life.
So we're gonna get no treasure either, because all this shit has to get thrown on the floor in order for us to make it back. You know what? I don't even care that Jean Grey is dead. I really don't. I don't give a shit about Jean Grey. What am I salty about? I'm salty about the fact that Dick Grayson couldn't hold on through a single fucking death blow. Not even one time. He's like, nah, I give up. I hate everything. I'm gonna throw my life away. Batman was right to fire me. I'm bad at my job. Good thing we held on to that dog biscuit for the whole fight. It got us literally one attack. I hate Houndmasters. I hate that they have dog biscuits. I hate that dog biscuits exist. I really do. Please get me out of here. They're terrible from a game design mechanic. Just terrible. Alright. I'm now fueled with salt. But you know what? On the plus side, we did lose 2 Seekers on the Formless Flesh, but it was a final boss. We never have to fight it again. One of them was Jean Grey, which makes it arguably a wash, except for all the cash we spent getting Jean Grey her skills back. But we never have to fight it again. We got that going for us. We don't have a Highwayman anymore because he's dead now. You got Slow Draw. Well, you got a Guilty Conscience instead of Slow Draw. That's actually an upgrade. And Victor Von Doom got Bad Humor, so I'm surprised he didn't come out with something worse. Little salty. Not gonna lie. Little bit.
Lord of this place.
So Jonah Hex Wasting Sickness is cured. Elektra's Wasting Sickness also cured. Nick Fury has returned from his search for holy meaning. That's fine. So are there 2 Jean Greys in the graveyard now since she's been dead twice? I'm just curious. Are we just like stacking up Jean Grey corpses? No, I guess when the one came back from the dead, she did literally come back from the dead. Next time we get an opportunity to bring somebody back from the dead, I don't think I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna leave them there. They're too expensive to replace their gear. It's actually more cost effective to hire a new guy. Speaking of which, now that we're down a Vestal, do we really want to fill our roster with a Vestal at this point, though? I mean, we could pick up I'm not picking up a rank 0 Vestal. That's just out of the question. Nah, we'll just keep an eye. You know, we'll keep an eye out on the Stagecoach to see what turns up every now and then. We could get one more extra healer for next to nothing. Is there somewhere we'd rather spend those upgrade points, though? I mean, is there something else we'd rather use those for? Yeah, let's do medical devices.
Curious methodologies and apparatus.
What we really need more than anything is busts, surprisingly. What can we get here at the Abbey? We could upgrade the Penance Hall fully. I don't really care about that, though. We could start upgrading the Nomad Wagon, but I don't give a shit about the Nomad Wagon. Oh, let's go to the tavern. We could probably do some upgrades here, because this is portraits, right? And we have a bunch. Yeah, we have 43 portraits. So let's do this and that.
All manner of diversion and
There we
annoyance
go.
await those who cross the threshold with
Is that why the town
common
crier and the caretaker never leave? Is that the rationale behind that? Because they're having such a good time at the brothel. Let's go ahead and reduce the cost of our training camping skills, because I'm gonna want to start using some of
They
those.
must learn to survive.
Resort by level. Be a little salty about the dead people. You guys have rabies. Somebody had a disease we needed cured. Who was that? Probably Doom. Victor Von Doom. Yeah. Why does Doom have a thingamabob? Why do you have a banner, Doom? Did I already put you in for disease? No. Why do you have a thing? So, bad humors. Actually, no. Fuck bad humors. Those can hang around for a little while. Go get rid of your hysterical blindness, Dr. Doom. Oh, I have flashbacks to that time my experiment exploded in my face and the 15 years of mockery that it won me from Reed Richards, and now it's making... Yeah, I don't want to hear your excuses, Victor Von Doom. I want to hear this episode being over so I can be real salty about Dick Grayson. We've gotten Batman and Junior Batman killed. What does that tell us? That God hates Gotham City, I guess. I don't know. What other lesson could there possibly be in there? I guess the victory goes to the Joker now because he's running unopposed. Maybe Gotham will be a better place under the Joker's rule. He can't be that much worse than the Batman. I guess we'll find out. If you enjoyed this episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see whether a Joker run Gotham is more effective than a Bruce Wayne, aka Batman, aka Junior Batman, aka Dick Grayson, aka Nightwing run Gotham, might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of Darkest Dungeon every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to go grab myself some Joker juice. I'll see you again soon.